Welcome back to Trust Me Bro, Unlocking the Future. You know we can't ignore it, this AI boom.
Definitely not.
It's everywhere these days, right?
Everywhere you look, it's AI.
Exactly. Every time I open my phone, there's a new breakthrough or some crazy new application or...
Promises.
Yeah, and maybe a new thing to be worried about, too.
Yeah, that too.
So what are your thoughts on it all? Is it really this revolutionary thing that everyone's saying it is?
Oh, it's revolutionary, all right.
Yeah.
Definitely revolutionary, but like most revolutions, I think it comes with some
Upheaval.
Yeah. And I think a good place to start is that gorilla problem analogy we were talking about.
Okay, yeah. You mentioned that to me before, and I've been meaning to kind of dive into that a bit more.
Mm-hmm.
How does the fate of gorillas relate to all this AI stuff that's going on?
Well, think about gorillas for a second. They're really smart creatures, strong, adaptable, but look what's happened. Their populations have just tanked.
You're saying because of human activity?
Largely because of us, yeah. They're basically, getting outcompeted on their own turf.
Right.
Now just imagine that happening, but with AI. As we keep making these machines smarter and smarter, what happens to all the roles that we used to fill as humans?
Whoa. That's a pretty intense thought. You're saying AI could actually displace us in jobs and stuff, even ones that, take a lot of brain power.
Oh, yeah, exactly. We're already seeing that with narrow AI.
Yeah.
Machines are kicking our butts in things like data analysis.
Yeah.
Financial forecasting, even medical diagnosis.
Wow.
And remember, that's just the beginning. Narrow AI is just the first step.
Right. Narrow AI. It's like that specialist, right? Mastering one specific thing. But what's really got everyone fantasizing and maybe freaking out a little is this idea of artificial general intelligence.
AGI.
Yeah, AGI, that's the right.
That's the one.
So what are the chances of us actually making a machine that can think like a human or even think better than us?
That's the billion-dollar question, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess it is.
And the truth is we just don't know yet.
Okay.
But everyone's getting in on the race. All these tech companies are pouring billions into AGI research.
Yeah, it seems like every day there's something new.
It's moving fast.
Yeah.
Really fast.
So isn't there a risk with all this, chasing superintelligence without really knowing what could happen?
Absolutely.
It's like we're trying to catch lightning in a bottle.
Yeah.
Without knowing if it's going to, shock us or light our way.
That's a great way to put it.
Yeah.
And that's where all these conversations about, ethics and control become super important.
Okay.
One thing I think we really need to talk about more is embodied AI.
Embodied AI. Okay.
Yeah.
Remind me what that is again.
Well, it's this idea that to be truly intelligent, AI needs to have a body, like a physical presence in the world so it can interact with things and learn from its environment just like we do. Think about a little kid learning how to walk.
Okay.
They don't just download the instructions from the internet. They fall, they get back up, and they adjust until they get it.
Yeah.
It's all about physical interaction. And embodied AI is about giving machines that same kind of learning experience.
So instead of just feeding AI, tons of data, we're giving it the tools to learn by doing.
Exactly.
To actually experiment and be in the world.
Exactly. And that could be huge.
Okay.
It could lead to AI that's more adaptable and resilient, maybe even safer.
Okay. I like that.
Think about a robot learning to, navigate some crazy obstacle course.
Okay.
It's not just processing code, it's running into things.
Yeah.
Adjusting its movements, learning from its mistakes.
Okay.
That's a way deeper kind of learning than just, number crunching.
I see your point. Yeah. But how do we even make sure that even with all this hands-on learning, that AI is going to stick to human values? What's to stop some super intelligent robot from deciding its goals are more important than ours?
That right there is the alignment problem, and it's one of the biggest challenges in all of AI research. There's no easy answer, but there are some things we can try.
Like what?
Well, one is to really focus on value alignment, basically teaching AI to understand and care about human values.
Okay, so programming ethics into it.
Something like that, yeah. And another thing is to build in really strong safety protocols, things that limit what AI can do and prevent it from doing something we don't want.
Yeah, like safeguards.
Exactly, safeguards.
It feels like we're walking a tightrope with this stuff. On the one hand, AI has this potential to solve all these problems we have.
Right.
On the other hand, we might be making something that we lose control of.
That's the balance, isn't it? The future of AI is all about balancing innovation with caution. It's about recognizing the power of this technology, but also respecting its potential dangers. We got to ask the hard questions,
Yeah.
like the one you asked earlier.
Yeah.
If AI learns from us, what does it say about us that we're so obsessed with making superintelligence? That's a question we all need to think about as we move forward with this.
It's a good one. You've given us a lot to think about for sure. I just hope as we go down this road, we can all work together to make a future where AI helps us without, kicking us out of the picture. It's a delicate balance.
It is.
Thanks for talking about it with me.
Anytime.